Hey everyone, Mike with Indian Motorcycle Des Moines. So today I wanted to kind of talk about some of the accessories that we offer. So we get asked a lot about different accessories to put on your bike, and so I just kind of wanted to show you 4 of the top different things that we kind of see at the store that people ask about. So let's get going. Before we get going today, if you could do us a favor and subscribe down below here. That way you can kind of stay up to date at happenings at the store, different events, if we got new information on a bike coming out or a review. So if you could please subscribe, that'd be awesome. So with that, let's jump right into it. So the first item that we got here, floorboards. So if you have like a Chieftain or maybe a Chief Vintage or a Classic, and you're wanting to make it a little bit more comfortable for the passenger, one of the first things to do would be passenger floorboards. So these here are the Indian Select Passenger floorboards, so a little bit fancier, billet aluminum. Now they do have a set that looks like what comes on like the Springfield or the Roadmaster stock equipment that are going to match the front floorboards. A little bit cheaper than what the Indian Select ones are, but these are definitely top of the line with how they're done. And one thing you need to do when you buy the floorboards, you have to make sure you get the mount kit for it. So because these don't mount directly up to like where the foot pegs mount to. So the mount kit comes with the part that's going to bolt to the motorcycle, to the bike, and then this is going to attach to here and then attach to the floorboard. 3-hole adjust on here, so you can adjust the height on it, so you can kind of set it up for your passenger. You know, if you need a little bit more leg room or you need to move it up, you can do that. And these will work on any of the big Thunderstroke bikes, so your Chieftain, Chief Classic, Roadmaster. You know, if you want to upgrade to like a fancier floorboard for your Roadmaster, you can do it. So our second item up here, backrests. So we get asked about different backrests quite a bit, and one of our more popular items that we sell. So you got driver backrests you can do for the actual driver of the bike. Passenger backrest. In front of you here I got the passenger backrest. So these come in a couple different heights, a couple different colors. You can do chrome or black. The height on it, this is like your taller one that they have. They came out with a shorter mini one. It's probably about that tall. They came out with this year, and we'll show you that on a bike here in a second. And another thing you need to get when you do the backrest is you pick out your pads. So pads sold separate. I know a lot of people don't like that, but the reason for it is there's so many different materials now, different stitching, you know, tan leather, black leather, studs, no studs on it. So this way you can pick out the correct pad that you want. This is a newer one they came out with that kind of matches their Rogue seat on there. So that's going to go on and like that. And like I said, come out with a couple different colors. And backrest for the driver, same way. They have different ones with a pad. When you go to put the backrest on for the driver, you got to make sure you get the mount for it as well. And another thing, when you go to put this on your bike, just check with the dealer real quick just to make sure you got the right hardware for your bike, because there are a couple different changes they've done over the years with hardware and stuff. So make sure we get you the right stuff when you go to put it on. So our next item up here, handlebars. So one of the more popular installed items that we do here at the store for customers. A lot of go out on newer bikes when we go to sell it. So like the handlebars here, these would go on like a Roadmaster, Chieftain, you know, the Batwing fairing style bike. Going to come in black or chrome, depending on fitment. You know, some of them might come with a clutch cable, some of them might not be needed, but just make sure you check when you go to order them. And it's something that we install quite a bit, so you're around 2.5 hours of shop time to install them. And we usually try to have a couple bikes with these installed on the floor, so that way you can kind of see what they're like. So if you're in the area, you want to stop down, sit on it, even go take it for a test ride to see if it's something you might want to upgrade on your bike to, you know, stop down and we'll try to get you taken care of. Okay, so our last item here that we're going to show you is different exhausts. So in front of us we got a set of Reinhardt Racing slip-on exhaust. These particular exhaust pipes here, they're going to go on like a Chieftain or a Roadmaster slip-on exhaust for the duals for those bikes. Got the brackets for the bags on there. Advantages of, you know, putting a set of mufflers on your bike is if you're looking to get a little bit more sound out of it, a little bit more performance, good way to do it. And, you know, performance side of stuff, you know, you can get a lot more air in and out of the pipe, you know, with it being open like that. So a lot faster flowing. You know, the quicker you can get air in and out of an engine, you know, the faster it's going to run. And Reinhardt Racing, they come in a few different end cap styles. This is their standard end cap on there. They got different ones that are a little bit longer, a little bit fancier looking, depending on what options you want to go with. And we also handle a few different other brands of exhaust too. So Vance & Hines, Freedom mufflers, S&S Racing is coming out with some different exhaust. Indian has their own exhaust, performance exhaust out. So if you got any questions on pipes, you know, what might work or not work on your bike, give us a call, let us know. And we also try to keep a few bikes on the floor with pipes on them. So if you're kind of curious on what one sounds like, or you maybe want to go take it for a test ride, stop down if you're in the area and we can try to get you out on the road and get you taken care of. All right, so that kind of wraps up our most popular, 4 popular accessories that we sell here at the store. So floorboards, backrests, handlebars, exhaust. So if you got any questions on those, feel free to give us a call. And even if you don't ride an Indian, you're on a Harley or a Honda, we can help you out and try to get the parts that you need and get you kind of taken care of. So if you could do us a favor again, if you could just please subscribe below, that'll greatly help us out. We appreciate it. And so with that, we'll see you next time.